Today, we're going to be talking about the Apple Watch OS X update that now enables TrainingPeaks integration to bring your TrainingPeaks workouts into the Apple Watch native workout app. It's pretty cool. This new feature is available now at the time of posting this video, but you will need to update both your iPhone and Watch OS to the latest software version to enable it. This new feature is available on any modern day Apple Watch that's capable of running Watch OS X or newer, and that could be anything from the Apple Watch Series 6 or Series 7 to the Apple Watch SE, or even this Apple Watch Ultra 2 here. On top of that, this new feature is also available for all TrainingPeaks users, whether you're on the free plan or the premium paid plan. It doesn't matter. Across the board, everybody can use this. Even though this new TrainingPeaks and Apple Watch integration is brand new, I was lucky enough to be invited by Apple to test it out pre-release. So I've already been using this for a little over a week now, and in this video today, I'm gonna explain how to set it up, what it looks like, how it works, and what I think about it so far. Before we get there though, let's rewind time a little bit to explain what this actually is, because it's not entirely just about TrainingPeaks. A lot of different third-party developers will be able to leverage this. If you missed it back in June at the WWDC Apple event, that's where Apple announced this new set of APIs that they'd be releasing for the native workout app in the Apple Watch. It's important to note that these APIs aren't just for TrainingPeaks, they're available for all third-party developers to leverage. With that said, TrainingPeaks was the first developer in line to get on board with this, and if you recall back at that event, they were even featured in a couple of slides showing how it would all work, but it wasn't available up until now. At this point, some of you might be wondering, what is TrainingPeaks? What is he talking about? Well, let's get into that now. If you're not familiar, TrainingPeaks is a very popular training platform for triathletes, runners, cyclists, and a lot more. The TrainingPeaks platform features a ton of data and training tools, and it can pull that data in from different sources, like Garmin Connect, for example, or in this case, Apple Health. TrainingPeaks is entirely free to sign up for if you want to try it out and try this new feature out. However, there is a premium membership that gives you a whole bunch more options for a fair price, and if you want to make full use of this, I would suggest that, but if you just want to try it out, there is a free option as well. The key feature with TrainingPeaks that makes this really useful is the ability to download and design custom workouts within your training calendar in TrainingPeaks, so you can keep track of your goals and progress all in one place from various sources. On top of that, TrainingPeaks also has the unique ability to invite your coach to interact with your training plan remotely so that they can design your training plan, keep track of your progress, and they can even comment on individual activities to let you know how you're doing or ask how it's going. Speaking of coaches, in my case, Apple set me up to demo these new features with ultramarathon running coach Jason Koop, and this was a kind of a shock to me. If you don't know who Jason Koop is, he's an ultra runner. He's also a world-renowned ultra running coach and the head coach over at CTS Ultra Running with over 20 years of experience and a long list of elite athletes on his roster. And this was a pleasant surprise to me. Unfortunately, this demo with Jason Koop only lasted for a couple of weeks, and I probably can't afford him after this, but it was cool while it lasted. Hey there, a quick interruption. If you're finding this video useful or helpful, please consider going down and giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel down below, because that really helps me out. Okay, back to the video. Now that we've set the foundation as to what TrainingPeaks and what this integration actually is, let's talk about how it actually works. So as you can see here, I'm in the TrainingPeaks app on my iPhone 15, and if I scroll down here, you can see my homepage with today's training plan. If I go over to the calendar view, you'll see all of my future workouts. So all of these gray workouts are for the future days from today forward. But if I scroll back in time, you can see these workouts that have a color to them like orange or red. Those are completed workouts that I've already done. Now, if I go over to the More button here and then drop into the settings, you'll notice right in the middle of the page there's a little section for app connections, which I'll click on now. And now you can see there's a button for connect to Apple Health and the workout app. On this page, you'll notice there are two things that we need to enable to make this work. It's pretty critical that you enable both of these. On the top is the Apple Watch workout app connection. This will actually send the workout from the TrainingPeaks app over to your Apple Watch so you can actually see it on your watch and execute the workout. The bottom one here is the Apple Health integration, and this will allow you to record the workout on your watch and then send your completed workout back to TrainingPeaks so you can analyze it after the fact and get feedback from your coach. After you've enabled both of these settings in the TrainingPeaks app on your phone, you're kind of done. As long as you have a training calendar in TrainingPeaks that has workouts on it, they will automatically pop up on your watch on the day you're supposed to complete them, which is super cool. Now that I've showed you the TrainingPeaks app on my phone, let's jump over to the Apple Watch Ultra 2 here so I can show you what it looks like in the workout app. So I'm gonna scroll down to the native workout app here on my Apple Watch Ultra 2. If I click on that, you can see that right at the top there, right off the bat, there is a new tile that's a purple tile for the workout that's supposed to happen today from TrainingPeaks. These new workout tiles will always appear at the top of your list. So if you don't want to do the workout today, you can scroll down and do a standard outdoor run, or you can scroll down to something else for a pool swim or outdoor cycling or something like that. But for the sake of this video, right at the top is the TrainingPeaks tile. It's got a TrainingPeaks logo on it. It says TrainingPeaks on it, and it also explains what the workout is for today. If I want to learn more about this workout, I can click on the little 3-dot icon, then a 3-dot icon again, and as I scroll down, it'll show you all the different phases for this workout. So I've got a warm up, I've got work, recovery, work, recovery, work, recovery, and then all the way at the end will be the cool down. And at the bottom of the page, it'll show what my watch will actually look like during the activity with the data that it will display. If I go back one page and click on the View More button, it'll actually show me all of my future workouts for the next 7 days. So if I want to jump ahead a couple of days and complete one of these workouts instead of today's workouts, I can do that. My coach wouldn't be happy with that, but at least I can do it if I want to. When you're ready to actually start your workout, all you have to do is tap on that TrainingPeaks tile there, and it will ask you if you want to do an indoor run on a treadmill or an outdoor run for your activity. I'll select outdoor run, and here's what the pages will actually look like during your workout. And for this particular workout, it's going to be based on pace, but it could be based on heart rate or running power or something like that, and that will change what data you see on the page. And right in the middle of this page is a little blue highlighted area that shows you how much distance is left during this phase of the workout, and to the right of that is a single letter, and that indicates the start of that different phase. So for example, if it's a workout phase, it will say W. If it's a recovery phase, it will say R. If it's a warm-up phase, it will say WU for warm up. You get the idea of it's kind of just a little indicator of what phase you're actually in. Let's talk about some of my observations from my real life experience using this for the past couple of weeks. I would say from the TrainingPeaks side of things, it's actually been really cool. I don't have a really long history with TrainingPeaks. I really only started using it for this example, but I really enjoy the platform, and it's been really interesting to see how it can affect my training and interacting with the coaches on there, and it's something I do want to explore more in the future, so it's been kind of an eye-opening experience. Now on the Apple Watch side of things, the workout experience is just like it was before. Like, it hasn't changed because it integrates with TrainingPeaks at all. It just allows you to get the workouts from TrainingPeaks into your watch, which is kind of cool. And that got me thinking about the future as these APIs are developed further. Can third-party developers change the way the workout app looks and what kind of information it displays? Unfortunately, not really. So I asked Apple directly during a Q&A session I had with them, and it sounds like that third-party developers are able to get the workouts onto the workout app on your watch, but they can't really change how the app experience looks or feels. But again, this is only the beginning for these APIs, and TrainingPeaks is the first one on board, and I can only expect more and more developers to come out with their own utilization of this down the road. And it could be anything from running to cycling to swimming, even could be tennis. I saw an application for golf where they use the accelerometer data from the watch to go into a golf app on your watch, and it looks pretty cool. The future looks pretty promising with these APIs. And I do think this is a big step for TrainingPeaks to now have native workout support in the Apple Watch without developing their own app. All they had to do is tie into the APIs, and that's really cool. Okay, with that, I think we've made it to the end of this video, and now's the point where I want to hear from you. Are you excited about this new integration with TrainingPeaks or just the APIs in general? Are you a TrainingPeaks user? Are you going to sign up for TrainingPeaks now that it's available on your Apple Watch? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. And while you're down there, check out my description down below where you can find links to the Apple Watch Ultra 2, the Series 9, Series 7. Those links do help support this channel. They cost nothing extra to you. And make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe button while you're down there, because it really helps me out, helps my channel grow, and I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.